Welcome, 8th graders. I'm really excited about this year. I'm really excited about getting you ready to go to high school. High school is pretty rigorous. It's pretty different from what you've experienced in elementary school and middle school so far. But this next year, we're going to incorporate some rigor into your academic studies. And how we're going to do that is we're going to just make you into really, really good scientists. So, this is your introduction to physical science. What's the definition and what will we study? Starting off with the definition of science, according to Collins English Dictionary, the definition of science is the systematic, which means we take organized steps to study things, study of the nature and behavior of the material and physical universe based on observation, experiment, and measurement, and the formulation of laws to describe these facts in general terms. So we are going to be pursuing our studies using a method called the scientific method, which incorporates all of these steps. Definition of physical science, which is the branch of sciences that we are going to be studying this year, according to the American Heritage Dictionary, any of the sciences such as physics, chemistry, astronomy, and geology that analyze the nature and properties of energy and non-living matter. Now, we're not going to be getting into geology much in the 8th grade year because the 6th grade is earth sciences and the focus is big on geology during that grade. So my hope is that you have had a good background in the earth sciences. We'll fill you in along the way if you are lacking some information, but we will be focusing on physics, chemistry, and astronomy. So, definition of physics. What is physics? Well, it's the study of the properties of matter and energy and the relationship between them. Chemistry is the study of composition, structure, properties, and reaction of matter, especially of atomic and molecular systems. Now, don't you let the vocabulary throw you off or scare you. All of those definitions will be given to you, and you will learn this new academic language, which is what it is, the language of science. We will make you familiar enough with the vocabulary where when you do go to high school, you won't walk in feeling like you are on another planet. Astronomy, the study of matter in outer space, especially the positions, dimensions, distribution, motion, composition, energy, and evolution of celestial bodies. So we're going to be studying where things are placed, how they got there, what they're made up of, how they move, and how big they are. So what will we study? These are some of the main areas that we will be focusing on this year. The periodic table, which is the table of the atomic elements. These atomic elements make up everything that exists that you can touch, feel, and see. We'll be studying acids and bases, the pH scale. You'll find out more about that. But for example, vinegar is an acid, and Comet, use it to scrub, is a base. So we'll be talking about those properties. Forces in motion. Some of you may have heard of Newton, Sir Isaac Newton, and his 3 laws of motion. They're in operation in our lives every day. You already know these physics, but we're going to teach you what the structure is around them and how we look at them as scientists. All things outer space. So that includes planets, stars, comets, asteroids, etc. Your homework. Yes, yes. Mrs. H, why do we have homework right out of the gate? Well, let me tell you. I want you to choose 1, 2, 3, 4 5 topics under the physical sciences that you would be interested in studying. Write those down and bring those in the first week of school. That means by Friday the 30th, I need to have them. Why, you say, would I do that? Because what I'm interested in teaching is what you're interested in learning. So you bring me in your topics, I do this survey, and what I will focus on is incorporating and making sure that we are studying the things that you're interested in. Will you be interested in everything we study? Well, that's my hope, but that's not realistic. However, if you give me your choices, your picks, then we have a better chance of making sure that most of the curriculum is centered around what you wish to look at and what you would like to investigate further. We will have lots of labs, some good projects. We will have a good time in class this year, and we will get you academically ready for your high school journey. I'm looking forward to seeing you in class.